As we begin, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call upon Shigeki Iwai, the Parliamentary Secretary of METI.
The Minister of Economy, Trade and Industry, Mr. Shigeki Iwai, Parliamentary Vice Minister. 岩井大臣政務官、よろしくお願いいたします。
ご紹介をいただき
Thank you very much for your kind introduction. I am Iwai, the Parliamentary Secretary of METI. Thank you very much for joining us for the conference on IP statistics for decision makers. You have traveled distances, either from in and outside of this country. This year marks the 50th anniversary of accession to OECD, and Japan has also served as the chair of the Ministerial Council this year. And this conference certainly is another addition to make this year very special for us. Intellectual properties and economy will be discussed by representatives of international organizations and patent and IP offices of the world. Multitude of perspectives is always something to be appreciated in active discussion of this nature. In Japan, we have seen improvement of employment and income because of Abenomics. In order to make sure that this growth will continue, we have to make sure that we do everything to come up with innovations one after another. This year's Nobel Prize for Physics was awarded to 3 Japanese inventors for their blue LED, which allows lower power and highly durable white light in our lives. Its applications expanding quite rapidly and changing our lives. One of the laureates is Professor Isamu Akasaki of Nagoya University. His blue LED-related patent has brought to Japan 5.6 billion yen in income. A part of that income has been spent to build Akasaki Memorial Institute at Nagoya University to become the center for creative and cutting-edge science and technology researchers. Intellectual properties in this way connects objects, locations, and people to make sure we have future innovations. The conference has been held since 2003, and this year's is the first in Asia. Thus, one of the sessions focuses on Asia. We will have the keynote address from a representative from ERIA, or Economic Research Institute for ASEAN and East Asia, followed by the renowned intellectuals from Asia in panel discussion. In the global economy, the flow of knowledge, trade, and investment will become even more vigorous. Asia comprises countries with unlimited potential. The growth here will be the driver for the global growth. In the area of economics and intellectual properties, this region, Asia, will only gain importance going forward. Today, we have participants from Europe and the United States as well. I hope this year's conference will offer you a sort of another insight into Asia and its IP and economic implications. And I hope this conference will also serve as a wonderful opportunities for networking. As the world economy globalizes and Asia's influence as a growth center increases, I hope that the economic virtual cycle will be realized based upon the insights that we learn from all of the participants today and tomorrow. And we will make sure that we will do our very best in implementing policies while cooperating with OECD, a co-sponsor of this conference. Lastly, let me wish you further prosperity and health of all those people who have been involved in preparing this event, as well as those who are participating in it. With this, I'd like to conclude my remarks. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was Mr. Iwai.